Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Deborah's Quiet Corner. Peace out. I have my granddaughter Amani visiting me tonight, and we are going to be making you guys a light meal. It is so hot here in Jersey, so we're going to do some tuna. We're going to put some shrimp in it. She's just sitting here like, okay. She's been getting a lot of phone calls from family over in
Africa.
In Africa. What part of Africa? Guinea. So Guinea's been calling our phone and she's been answering it. So we are just coming in tonight. I said I would have a chew and chat, so that's basically what we're going to do. So we're going to get ready, getting this tuna together. So over here in her corner, she has the hard-boiled eggs that we're going to put in it. So she's going to, it's an easy way to do them, like put them on a plate and take a fork and smash them. So she's going to start getting ready with that. And I have the tuna here in the bowl. This is all solid white tuna and water. So we're going to be using this. It's hot, so we're going to make a real nice light meal for you guys tonight. So, Monty, what would you like to say?
Nothing. Just smashing the eggs.
Doesn't want to say anything. As a matter of fact, she is going to be starting her own YouTube channel where she's going to be selling. Okay, so she's getting the eggs together. She's smashing them because they're going to go in the tuna. So I have 3 cans of the solid white tuna. So I think 3 eggs is sufficient to go in here. Last time I talked to you guys, I was at the hospital. My husband wasn't doing too well, so thank God he's back home and he's doing better. And we're just trying to do something real light. We ordered Chinese out last night. So we just came to the table and figured we'd do something light because we ordered out Chinese food, as I said before, last night. So that was enough of that. So now we're doing a more healthier meal. We're going to do a plate. We'll show you what we're going to plate it up with. She can put what she wants on hers. I'm going to put what I want on mine. And then
the eggs are done.
The eggs are ready. So she's going to see it. She got them all nice and ready for the tuna. So right now I'm going to, the shrimp's been cooked. They don't have any veins in them. So we're going to cut these into there. Because we're going to make a shrimp and tuna salad. I had shrimp last night too, so I'm just shrimping it. It's a good thing, you know, it's always good. It's seafood, so it's pretty good for you. And then when you mix it in with the tuna, it just gives it that extra little bite that you're looking for when you bite into the tuna. It's just not a flat tuna. I meant to get some celery because I like the crunch of celery, but I didn't get any celery, so. As I stated before, she was talking to her dad's brothers from
Africa.
What part of Africa?
Guinea.
So, what time is it there now, Monty?
Like 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. She's my oldest granddaughter. I showed you a picture of Isaiah. He's my oldest grandson. Amani, you are how old?
20.
That's what she thinks. She really thinks she's 20. No,
17.
She's not. She's 17 going on 20.
What?
She has one more year. Next year she'll be a senior, and then she's going to be graduating, so we are looking forward to that. And then she's still trying to figure out what she wants to do. Let me get some wet paper towels because I just did these shrimp. Monty's going to just sit here with you guys, and she's going to start adding her eggs to the tuna on top of what I just did with the shrimps. I'll be right back.
Hey guys, so what you want to do is get the bowl and put the eggs in there or whatever.
She can cook too, like she can make really good eggs. She is like breakfast person. She'll do a good breakfast for you. She'll go in the kitchen, she'll do it from A to Z. She'll really give you a good tasting breakfast. So
anything I could
she really can cook, just like she said, just about anything. You give her the kitchen, she'll work it. So
I made the other day shrimp scampi.
Oh, she made shrimp scampi, but I think it was at her place because I didn't get none of that. So so apparently she made that home with her mom.
No,
and
I made it by myself.
She made it by herself. Were you at
For
your
her
mom's?
sisters.
You were for her sisters. So yeah, she can cook. She gets hungry, she'll go in there and make herself something. Like, she's not gonna sit around and wait for somebody to fix her something to eat. And that's good because her mom taught her, she watched her mom, so now she can go in there and make something. So, you know, it all works together. I have a little relish in here. I know everybody's different. Some people like relish in their tuna, some people don't. If you don't like it, don't put it in there. If you like it, you can put it in there. Like I said, I wish I had some celery cut. I like celery in mine. This is, when I come on here, like I told you, it's to the point and quick. I don't like complicated, so I don't come on here trying to be real complicated and making it like this long, stretched out video. I come in here, do what I do, and then I do my peace out and I'm off. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but I just don't want to be on here real long. I don't think I put the mayonnaise out because I'm going to need that too. So she's going to entertain you again. Money! Well, I get the mayonnaise.
Alright, well, let me show you on my YouTube channel. So after she done this video, I'm gonna show her how to edit. We're gonna use Cute Cut. Looks like this. So I already started my first video, as you can see, editing or whatever. So that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna make this funny.
So do you want to tell them what is your video, what is the name of it? What are you going to present when you come on? Mine is Deborah's Quiet Corner, Deborah's Quiet Corner, which is a place where we come together. And since I said I like to cook, I come in here periodically and do a meal. But basically, I just discuss everyday issues. It's not to pinpoint anybody or make anybody feel bad about what they do or don't do in their life. I just feel like I have a little wisdom that I can bring to the table. Some of it's Bible-based, some of it's not Bible-based. It's just an open, forum where I come on and I don't sit there all day and, like I said before, think about what I'm going to talk about. It pretty much flows. I could be getting ready to take a shower and then I'll get a thought and I say, you know what, I think we should talk on that today. And then I'll start calculating those thoughts related to that topic, what I'm going to bring to the table at that particular time. So what is your channel going to be?
My channel is entertainment, basically entertainment, reviews. I'm be doing reviews, so asking people like I'm be a brand ambassador basically and reviewing their products and stuff. And what else?
So
and my hair and my clothes.
So I'm sorry. So they're going to purchase your products?
No.
You're just going to show your products and your clothes and your hair
No.
and style? So I don't know, like...
Brand ambassador. So say like somebody needs a brand ambassador for like certain wigs or something. I'm going to do the wig, install it, put it on, and just all that. And be like, yeah, so like I really like this hair, da da da, go to blah blah blah, get it, whatever.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you're kind of like representing a brand, basically? Okay. So she's going to kind of like go on and she's going to
But most of it is going to be entertainment.
Most of it's entertainment. So that's what her channel is going to be about. So I want you guys to, go when she gets everything set up and see what she's doing there and share alike and, just show her some support. And I'm sure it's going to grow, whatever she does. She's very talented, so she has the eye for this stuff. She's better at this than what I'm doing. I need to get me like a logo. She's going to help me get that. My Deborah's Quiet Corner, so when I come on, that'll come up before I come on. We're going to do all of that and get that done. So we're working on it. I'm going to put a little seasoning salt, Lori's seasoning salt. We all know, everybody's pretty familiar with this. I'm just going to put a little bit just for taste because I don't want it to be salty. Tuna has its own sodium. So I know you say I'm always talking about sodium because they put it in everything, and I don't know if it's to really intentionally make sure everybody has high blood pressure so they can like get you on medication and have you taking medication. We have to do our homework and make sure that we don't allow them to, pull us into all of this salt, sugar. They got sugar in everything, salt and everything. So we have to do our homework and make sure that we keep that down for our own self. I don't have sugar diabetes. I don't have high blood pressure. So I'm good with these things. But I won't use this if my husband was eating it. So I'm putting it in it because Amani is going to have this. So I'm not going to put a lot because, like I said, tuna has its own sodium. I'm just sprinkling it. I don't know what that crunchy sound in that container is, but it's all good.
Okay.
That's enough. I did.
Let me tell y'all, one time she made eggs and put all this salt in the eggs. And I told her there was a lot of salt and she didn't want to believe me. And
Oh, yes, she
the egg was
did.
tasting so salty.
She said, Grandmom, that's a lot of salt. And I was like, Mommy, that's not a lot of salt. She said, Grandmom, you just put a whole lot of salt in there. And we taste those eggs, and they was like the saltiest eggs I've ever had. So now we have everything pretty much in here. See? The eggs on the top, tuna on the bottom. We have the relish in there. I put the, I'm glad she told me to stop sprinkling that seasoning salt. Because I would have seasoned this thing up. It'd be so salty. We'd be like, okay. So all we got to really do now is put the mayonnaise in. I don't make mine real mayonnaise-y, but I don't want it dry either. So I kind of eyeball it. And I always leave a little scoop on top. So if you want to just mix a little in after it's completed, you can always do that. So let me start putting this mayonnaise in here for the tuna. So we're going to be just talking about being grateful today. I said it's a chewing chat out of Deborah's Quiet Corner, so I still want to have a topic when I come on. I don't want to just come here and cook, because this is not really
A cooking show.
a cooking show. Not at all, no. But I do like to prepare stuff. My granddaughter's over, so I said, well, I'll keep it light on Deborah's Quiet Corner. Usually I'm like in another setting and just having myself in that discussion. So I'm just going to mix this mayonnaise in. I'm sure I don't have enough right now. Remember, we put shrimp in here too at the beginning. So we have shrimp already in here. We have relish. We have eggs. And we have the seasoning salt. So with all of that in there, it will have the flavor that it needs. So the tuna kind of has been chilled in the refrigerator. When I opened it, this is what it's starting to look like. Everything's getting mixed in. See how it's getting mixed in? So I don't want it too mayonnaise, but we're going to talk about being grateful. I just think we have to be grateful for the things that we are blessed to have, because we don't have to have them. And there's somebody else that would love to be in our shoes and have even a little bit of what we have. So we have to be grateful for what we have. And when we can be grateful for those things, we are always blessed to have more. If we don't have a grateful heart or a grateful spirit, then it takes a long time sometimes to get exactly where we think we should get or what we think we should have. You know, our hearts have to be in a spirit of gratefulness and gratitude at all times, because nobody owes us anything. Whatever we get is a blessing, and we have to realize that it comes from above, and we're just stewards over it, you know, and just making sure that we handle it correctly and not be selfish with it. We have to share, and we have to be that type of person that, you know, wants to give out. The more you give out, the more you get back. That's what I'm learning as I get older. The more you give in to other people, the more you get back. She loves to give Christmas. She's a Christmas giver. She'll go shopping. She likes to see people's face light up on Christmas Day, which is good.
Oh, whatever giver.
Huh? She says she's a whatever giver. Whatever that means, that's what she says. She's a forever whatever giver. She does give. She likes to see people smile and open packages. And, you know, that has to be in you, because everybody don't have that. Now, I think this is enough tuna, and I think this is enough mayonnaise. I think this is mixed well. I think this is good. So what we're going to do now, basically, look, told you plain and to the point. I don't play with it. We're going to do our plates. She's going to do her plate. Throw away plates tonight because it's hot, and we ain't doing no dishes. Well, we got dishwasher, but we ain't running that. So
You got rolls, not rolls. You know, tortilla.
no, I don't have any rolls or tortillas. I do have bread, and I do have some like saltine crackers that we can just use as a side. When I make this for myself, I normally just, I'm going to show you how I do mine. Now, she could do hers the way she wants to do hers. I'm going to see if we can pull this camera up a little bit so we can see what we're putting on our plates here. I'm going to have to lean it. Okay, so you can kind of like, when she's done, she'll just hold up what she does. So what we have here, we have some lettuce. They're already been washed and they're in the bowl. I'm going to put that on mine. I don't know if that's what she wants or not. We have some cherry tomatoes. Tomatoes. I'm going to have these on the side. Oh, I know what else I got to get. The pickles. You got to have some chunky, crunchy pickles on your plate. So I'm going to put these on my plate. I'm going to show you how I plate it up. And then she was asking me when she saw this sitting on the table, what is that? I told her black olives. I like black olives, so I don't know if she's going to put some on her plate or not. So she's going to do her plate herself. Whatever she wants to do hers, like, that's what she, look at that face. Okay. Whatever she wants to put on her plate, that's going to be her plate. This going to be my plate.
You
that's
didn't
going
put
to be
none of that
her
in
plate.
it.
Oh, we forgot. See how she do? She's going to tell me what I forgot. Okay. I have a little bit of lemon juice. I'm just going to put a little bit in there because that really takes some of the fishy taste away from the tuna. When you put a little lemon juice into the, just, let me show you. Just, let me put it in here. Not even a whole cap because you don't want it tasting like lemon. Just about 1/3 of a cap. And then you just, I'm just sprinkling it around the top of the tuna. And then I'm going to go back and mix that so that can be mixed in there. And that takes away some of the, tuna taste out of it. You know how tuna has that tuna taste, real kind of fishy taste. If you put a little bit of lemon in there, that will help take some of that lemony, some of that tunny fishy taste out of it. So, and we're grateful that we have all of these things here to make this stuff with. The shrimp and the tuna and the mayonnaise and all of this stuff on the table that we can put with it. Okay, so I'm going to grab the crackers out the cabinet and I'm going to...
I need 2 pieces of bread.
She's going to use bread. So let me get the bread for her and I'm going to get the crackers for me. I'll be right back. She's going to entertain me.
In a cup.
And what's the cup for?
That lemonade stuff.
Well, you can just pour that in your bottle and shake it. And you got instant lemonade. So here's this.
Well, my water is almost gone.
Alright, so we might have to get another bottle. Here's the lemon. She's going to pour that into her water.
You didn't tell me it was open.
Okay. Blooper. We'll be cutting that out. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay. Just stop the camera.
It just made, like, all that fumes and stuff just went up my mouth.
I think we're going to keep that in there. Because you know what? Ain't no perfect nothing. So, here. Just going to do with this. She's going to wipe that up. It's a little blooper. And it's okay. Did you get it up, granddaughter? I think she got it up pretty good. That was a blooper with the lemon mix. Because I didn't tell her it was open. I didn't. And she went to do something and it just went everywhere.
I was like this. I put it upside down. I was going like that. Cause I was shaking
and it was like, boom. So that's all good. So we had a little blooper. That's wonderful. All right. So
Shake, shake.
we're going to need that. So we're using that. So whatever you want to start yours with, Mommy, you can, you know, put the lettuce.
I need 2 pieces of bread.
Oh, she needs 2 pieces of bread. You know what? I'm going to hurt her. Maybe not. Okay, I have the bread here for her. It's whole wheat bread. I just made another blooper. I bumped into her arm. See? We're sharing this space. Woo, woo, woo. That's what happened. Now the deer park is just right there. Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to move that back over here. And the whole wheat bread is for her. So put it on top of your phone. So she's going to sit this on the side there so she can do what she's going to do. Because I don't know what she's doing. Now she's making these faces because she probably put too much lemon stuff in her lemonade. You're only supposed to use a certain amount of that. She probably dumped that whole.
It was only half in there, plus the half I spilled on the table.
One of those whole container things that she used for the lemonade can make one of those is 2 gallons. So that's why she had to, see how yellow that is? That is some real lemony lemonade. She still can't work it. See, that face is very tart. So I'm gonna put the bread over there for her. And then we having all kinds of blooper. This just fell on the floor, but it's all right. I'm still grateful. I got my granddaughter here with me, and we gonna get ready to get this tuna on the plate and see what it look like. So I'm gonna start laying some lettuce on here for me. Now I don't know how she's gonna do hers. I'm gonna do my lettuce like that, and then I'm gonna take some of this tuna and some of these. Let me get a spoon for that. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna take the tuna and I'm gonna just put a dab on each one of my pieces of lettuce, not a whole lot. And she's adding more mayonnaise, so she wants hers more mayonnaise than mine.
Just on one of my breads.
Just on one of her breads. She wants to do that. So I'm putting that. So far I got this tuna like that here. And then I have the cherry tomatoes here. I might just eat a couple crackers. I don't know if I even want any bread, so I have to decide. And I'm going to take this and wipe this off. And then I'm going to just cut these in half and just sit these inside as well of the bed of lettuce. She seems like she's going to go the tuna sandwich route, which is fine. You know, teenagers do stuff different. You know, they do stuff just different. And we have to allow them to do that. So, let them be themselves, as long as they're respectful and try to do good in school and, you know, keep their head and stuff and keep out of trouble. You work with them. You work with them. So, she looks like she's making a yummy
This thing
sandwich.
just burnt me.
She looks like she's making a yummy sandwich over there, being extra with it, but it's all good. I'm gonna take.
All I got is lettuce on it.
I'm gonna take some olives. Yeah, but you're gonna put some tomatoes, right?
Yeah.
This is the way it was supposed to be intended to be made tonight, but she make hers the way she wants to make hers, and I'm going to do mine the way I do mine. And I'm going to eat this like this. Pick this lettuce up and eat that like a sandwich. I don't think I even want any crackers. Here you go. I didn't even take the tips off of my tomatoes. This is what it's looking like. It's very colorful. You can see the tomatoes and the black olives. And yeah, this is going to be good, just like that. And remember, we put the shrimp inside of the tuna fish, so we don't only just have tuna, is some shrimp in there too. And I had shrimp stuff last night in my Chinese food. She had chicken, so she's cutting on right on the
I'm not scratching this table.
I'm not even going to say what she's doing with that. We're going to not even let y'all see that because she's doing that, and that's going to be it. She's going to hold her little sandwich up when it's done and let you see it. And this is my finished product. Now, I could add a couple little crackers around the plate, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to eat it too, because I'm going to pick it right up like a sandwich, like I said, with the lettuce and eat it. So she came over yesterday, and I'm going to be taking her back tomorrow. So she came and she stayed. I had got a bike for my husband so that he can start cycling and getting his heart healthy. There's her sandwich. So he could get his heart more healthy and get him moving a little bit. So she put that together this morning, which was a blessing because there's a lot of little bells and whistles to it. She was able to get it together, and she did a good job. So I was glad she was here to do that, because that would have been extra time I would have had to, you know, set aside from trying to do what I do normally with my husband to help him, you know, get his day started. So with all that, it's all going back to being grateful and being appreciative for what you do have, because, you know, I'm going to show you how I'm going to pick this up like a sandwich. I'm going to just fold it over like this. This is the lettuce. This is everything in there. And I'm going to take a bite. And I don't need crackers. The only thing missing is the pickles. Let me get the pickles. Because I like that little crunch. Hold on. I don't know if she want to add a couple pickles to hers. I usually have chips and stuff in the house, but I have to go out and get a few things. My husband was with my oldest daughter for a couple days, so I didn't have a whole lot of different stuff in here because I'll be snacking and I don't need to be doing that while I'm here, you know, by myself. When he goes to her house for a couple days. So when I take her back tomorrow, I will definitely be picking up some little odds and ends that I need to put in the house now that he's back here. And
wait, are those sweet?
I think they're like the butter, bread and butter. These are the B&G bread and butter pickles. They're really good, and they got such a good crunch to them. Do you want?
Are they sweet?
Oh yeah. You don't like them sweet?
Are they sweet pickles?
They are sweet.
Are you sure?
I am positive. You want to try them? And the refrigerator is beeping, so I didn't close the door. Let me get that.
This need more water in it.
Huh?
So they need more water in it.
So I'm going to add some pickles to mine. I guess she's opening up that sandwich. I guess that's an indication. So let me get her a couple in there first. And then I'm going to, if I can get them out of here with this knife. Here's, how many do you want?
2.
She's going to have 2 on there. I'm not going to put there we go. And that'll help her, she'll be surprised. It'll give it a little crunch to the sandwich as well. I just didn't feel like cooking, so I said, let's do a tuna. Let's do this light meal video with regards to Deborah's Quiet Corner. And just chew and chat about, you know, being grateful, being thankful for the things we have. And don't take them for granted. Because just as quick as you can get them, they can be out the door. So let's be thankful for what you do have. And like I said earlier, if you're thankful, I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. I'm a keeper. She's a keeper. If you are grateful for what you do have, you will always be able to have more. So I don't stay on here too long. We're like 25 minutes into it. I'm going to just eat a little bit more. Do you want to say anything else, Monty, while we're on here? So make sure you have an idea when your channel's going to be up.
No.
She's still working on it. She's editing. She's doing a lot of editing. I was watching her last night. I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't know you had to do all that. So she's going to really like have hers real professional when she put hers up. Because you know the young people,
Look, let me figure my intro.
they're real suave with all this stuff. So when I do get to see her, because we don't live like real close to each other. We don't live real far either, but we're not like right around the corner. So when she do come through, I'll just be trying to learn what I can learn from her about, you know, your YouTube channel, what's appropriate and what you need to do. And I can implement some of that into mine, but I do want to get like my intro. So when I come on Deborah's Quiet Corner, I'll have an intro. You know, instead of just coming right on into the video, which is okay, but if you can have an intro, why not have an intro? This is her. She's working on hers. Maybe she want to push it up a little closer. They can see it? Okay.
Here's my intro.
So she's just giving y'all a little peek of what she's about to do, and like I said, she's gonna have some really good stuff for you to follow and want to see. She's real good with hair and makeup, jewelry. She likes all of the latest styles, you know, all of the new fashions and all of that. So she'll always be coming up with something fresh that you can put into your wardrobe and work with it. So
I need more water in this lemonade.
She needs more water in her lemonade. I'm going to give her some more water for her lemonade. I got some water right behind me.
I just need a cup.
So now she needs a cup. Not only does she need water to put in the lemonade, she needs a cup to put the lemonade that's in the bottle into, and then add this water. So let me get her a cup so she can do all of that. Where are all the glasses? I just want glasses. I would give her ice, but she said she doesn't want it.
Oh wait, I want some ice.
There's no more.
So why don't she just say that?
Because you didn't want it when we had it. I gave the last ice to my husband. That's why I said I got to go out tomorrow and I got to replenish stuff and get stuff back up in here. Just little stuff. Like the main stuff I always have on hand. But like ice and bananas for my husband's cereal. And I have to look around and see like bag of chips. Like the no salt chips. I eat them. They work.
Let me see.
So she's trying to really lemonade this lemonade down because she said that lemonade is really lemonade and she's not feeling it. So she's trying to get it where it's not so strong, because that container she did does 2 quarts and she put half of that into a 16-ounce bottle. That's why that tastes like that. Excuse me. That's why that's tasting like that. 16 ounces of water for 2 quarts of lemonade. So I think she's getting it down because she's still working it. So I'm just glad she was able to come on with me tonight. And like I said, when you don't feel like you got enough or you should have more, just be grateful for what you have. And then it may take a long time for you to really get some of the things that you desire, but they will come into play if you just stick with it and be grateful for what you have at that time. And don't give up and change up and you one way one day and one way the next day, and people don't really know who you are or what you're about. And just stick with it. And then some of the things that you desire, God will give you some of the desires of your heart, and he will continue to bless you as long as you keep a grateful spirit. Okay, so we're going to do the peace sign. Peace out.